Number 10. Quicksilver. Pietro Maximoff moves so fast he can literally outrun time itself. While you're blinking, he's already had breakfast, saved a city, and probably reorganized your entire bookshelf. He once moved faster than light to save people from an explosion, which is like being so good at dodging that you accidentally time travel. But here's what terrifies Quicksilver: being too late. For someone who experiences every second like an eternity, the thought of not being fast enough to save someone haunts him. Imagine living in a world where everyone moves in slow motion, where you watch disasters unfold frame by frame, powerless despite your incredible speed. That's his nightmare, being fast enough to see everything going wrong, but still not fast enough to fix it. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 9. Rogue Marie D'Encanto doesn't just steal your powers, she steals your entire essence. One touch and she absorbs your abilities, memories, personality, even your deepest secrets. She's basically a human USB drive that downloads your entire existence. She once absorbed Ms. Marvel so completely that she gained permanent flight and super strength. Rogue's greatest fear? Herself. She's terrified of losing control and accidentally killing someone she cares about. Imagine never being able to touch another human being without potentially destroying them. Every handshake could be murder. Every hug could be goodbye. She lives in constant isolation, afraid that her power makes her more dangerous than any villain she fights. Number 8. Photon. Monica Rambeau transforms into pure energy and travels at light speed. She can become anything on the electromagnetic spectrum: radio waves, microwaves, gamma rays. She's literally unstoppable because you can't punch light. It's like trying to fight a rainbow that can also blast you into next week. But Photon fears losing her humanity. When you can exist as pure energy, there's always the risk of forgetting what it's like to be human. She's terrified of one day transforming and never finding her way back to her physical form, becoming trapped forever as consciousness without a body. Powerful, but alone. Number 7. Captain Marvel Carol Danvers absorbs energy and gets stronger from it. Nuclear explosions? She treats them like energy drinks. She's punched through alien motherships like they were made of tissue paper and flew through the vacuum of space to single-handedly end intergalactic wars. She's basically what happens when you give someone the power of a star and anger management issues. Carol's deepest fear is losing control of her emotions. Her powers are tied to her feelings. And when she gets angry, she becomes exponentially more dangerous. She's terrified of the day her rage might overcome her judgment, turning her from Earth's protector into its greatest threat. One bad day could literally crack the planet in half. Number 6. Doctor Strange. Stephen Strange doesn't just use magic, he rewrites the rules of reality. He's looked into 14 million possible futures, bent time like a pretzel, and made entire dimensions his personal playground. He once held back a universe-ending threat by simply saying no to the concept of time. But Strange's greatest fear is making the wrong choice. When you can see millions of possible futures, every decision becomes a nightmare. He's terrified that in trying to save everyone, he'll choose the path that dooms them all. Imagine having to let people die today to save the universe tomorrow. That's the burden that keeps him awake at night. Number 5. Blue Marvel Adam Brashear has antimatter manipulation powers that make nuclear weapons look like firecrackers. He can punch holes in reality, manipulate matter at the molecular level, and once stopped a runaway moon with his bare hands. He's fought the Hulk to a standstill without breaking a sweat or messing up his perfectly styled hair. Blue Marvel's fear is his own potential for destruction. His antimatter powers could theoretically destroy entire galaxies if he lost control. He's constantly holding back, terrified that one moment of weakness could result in accidentally erasing everything he's ever loved. It's like being a walking nuclear bomb with feelings. Number 4. Thor. The god of thunder wields a hammer that can only be lifted by the worthy and hits harder than a planet. He's shattered continents, created storms that span solar systems, and once drank an entire ocean during a party bet. His hammer Mjolnir has its own consciousness and probably judges your life choices. Thor fears being unworthy. For someone whose power comes from his nobility and honor, the thought of losing his moral center terrifies him more than any enemy. He's seen what happens to gods who fall from grace. they become the very monsters they once fought. His greatest battle isn't against frost giants or dark elves, but against his own potential for corruption. Number 3. The Hulk. Bruce Banner transforms into a creature whose strength has literally no upper limit. The madder Hulk gets, the stronger Hulk gets, which means his power is theoretically infinite. He's punched through dimensions, held tectonic plates together, and once got so angry he broke the entire concept of time. He's basically what happens when you give infinite power to someone having the world's worst day. The Hulk's fear is Banner himself. The monster is terrified of the man who created him, afraid that Bruce will find a way to destroy them both. Meanwhile, Banner lives in constant terror of losing control, knowing that his anger could literally end the world. It's the ultimate internal struggle, man versus monster, both equally afraid of what the other might do. Number 2. Scarlet Witch. Wanda Maximoff doesn't just alter reality, she rewrites it completely. She once changed the entire universe with 3 words: no more mutants. She can manipulate probability, rewrite history, and make her thoughts become reality. She's basically a god with trauma, which is the most dangerous combination imaginable. Scarlet Witch fears her own mind. Her reality-warping powers are connected to her emotions and sanity. She's terrified of having another breakdown because when she loses control, entire realities suffer. Her nightmares aren't about dying. They're about accidentally making everyone she loves cease to exist. Number 1. The Sentry. Robert Reynolds has the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. He can resurrect the dead, manipulate time and space, and once ripped a god in half just to make a point. He's so powerful that reality itself bends around him, and other heroes are literally afraid to be in the same room. But Sentry's greatest enemy isn't some cosmic threat. It's his own dark side, the Void. He's terrified of the monster within him that grows stronger as his power increases. Every time he saves someone, he risks unleashing something that could destroy everything. He's the most powerful hero who's also his own worst enemy. The scariest thing about these heroes isn't their power, it's the burden that comes with it. True strength isn't about how hard you can punch, but about knowing when not to.